Gigi Berardi talking about FoodWISE living. And one of my mantras, I know, stop, think, then act, which I write about and talk about in the book. But another one is less is best. Simple foods, simply cooked. And three recipes from the book I want to highlight are vegetable scramble. So this would be vegetables with scrambled eggs. Another is just Italian greens, and a third is sautéed cauliflower. And it's a question of looking at and using the E for experiment in the WISE acronym. So those vegetables in your scramble with eggs, a very inexpensive form of protein, even when you are buying free range eggs, are going to taste pretty good, even if you are opening up a can of corn or a can of or a jar of asparagus. So I do recommend looking at that recipe, which is really pretty simple and straightforward. The second Italian greens is a recipe from my friend Anne Vaughn from Italy, and literally Italian greens, but you can use any greens. And it's a question of steaming, just parboiling or steaming the greens until they're tender and squeezing out the water. That water is going to be good and full of nutrients, so you may want to use it in soups. And then lightly sauteing with garlic or garlic and onion. And that is and salt. Salt is an important ingredient. The third recipe, one I made last night, again, is a household favorite, and that is the sauteed cauliflower. And we call it fried cauliflower, but it's hardly fried. So what you want to do is steam the cauliflower flowerets. So cut them into the flowerets and steam them until they're al dente. So not too cooked. And then make up a little egg mixture, and then a cornmeal and cumin. Cumin is a very important ingredient in the this cauliflower recipe, and dip it in the egg, the flowerets that have been steamed and cooled, and then in the cornmeal, and then a little bit of olive oil in a frying pan and saute these until the cornmeal is looking a little crusty. It's cooked and it is delicious. So simple. Eggs, everything I've said is a question of eggs, vegetables, canned or fresh. I choose fresh if I've got fresh. If all I have is canned mushrooms, I'll use canned mushrooms. And in particular greens and cauliflower. So enjoy.